It is finally here, Conan the Barbarian and the Destroyer coming to 4K Blu-ray this January. Let's talk about it. Hit it! Hello and welcome to World of Conan, and yes, the time is now that Conan the Barbarian and the Destroyer are coming to 4K Blu-ray. It's been years, and finally somebody is doing a release of these movies in 4K. I have no clue why it's taken this long, but I'm thankful that finally they are coming this January. So let's check out the articles and what people have been speaking, what the releases entail. So I basically just woke up today to this news, to my surprise, because like I said, it's been quite highly requested, I think, for a number of years, and it was always kind of weird why it hasn't been released in 4K, because it is the launching movie of Arnold Schwarzenegger to superstardom, and obviously a successful film as well, and respected film, and like so many qualities about the movie. So it's kind of strange it's taken this long a while before it got here, but fear not, no longer do we have to wait. This January they are dropping both of them, as I've understood it. So let's check what they entail. Like I said, it's a day early, so no official announcement straight from the source, but the fine folks at Arrow Video are going all out, as they are not only handling both film as individual and lavish releases, but also throwing out a 2-film set for folks that want both in one convenient package. Yes, Arrow Video is the one who's releasing. They are known for releasing underground cult movies, classics, and once again, kind of like a strange thing that because they're more of the of an underground distributor, so it's interesting. They are the ones to first do 4K, but you know, who cares? As long as someone who makes great releases are doing it, because Arrow is known in the underground circles for making great releases of cult classics, like Lucio Fulci movies. They did a lot of his movies, I think, they released. But anyway, but it is official. I think the here on Arrow Films Twitter page, you can see that they are releasing all of this in the USA and Canada. I do not know why they are not releasing in Europe, but as I've understood it, they should be region free, so they should play for us Europeans as well, but still weird why they're not releasing at the same time to the European market, especially because Arrow is a UK company, which makes no sense. Maybe it's got to do something with rights. Anyway, here's the box set for Conan the Barbarian, and so you get a brand new 4K restoration from the original negatives by Arrow Films, double-sided folded out poster, 6 double-sided collector's postcards, illustrated collector's booklet. Paul M. Salmon, that's cool, because he's the guy who did the book Conan the Phenomenon, a great book. You guys should definitely check that out if you want kind of like a nice comprehensive history of Conan the Phenomenon from Robert D. Howard, and the comics and the books and the movies. It kind of has everything in it. It's a really good book. This one has the future, so we get the 4K version, we get theatrical cut, the international cut, and the extended cut. Now, I think what I mostly have watched is the I'd say the international cut, because like, I mean, there are. I'm thinking about the deleted scenes right now. The international cut has the blueberry scene where they're before the Battle of the Mounds. They're talking about eating blueberries and kind of like remembering yesteryears, like old times. And that was, I think, was cut. That was cut from the theatrical cut. Then there's like a deleted scene of them eating some kind of reptilian-looking creatures, small ones from the city. That was cut. And then there's obviously the killing of the King Osric was also cut. So I'm not really sure what all things they have in the extended cut. Is it just the because it's 1 minute? So I'm guessing it's maybe just the eating of the reptiles. Well, it don't matter. The great thing is all 3 cuts are here. The international cut is definitely, I think, the best right now, because I'm really not familiar with the extent. I'm blanking now. What could it more entail in it? Because the international cut does have a bit of a different ending than the theatrical cut, with just that Conan walks with the princess, or he kind of like takes the princess and brings her back. That's the. It ends on that with that intention. I think the theatrical cut kind of leaves that out, which is kind of like that was his mission. So the international, in my opinion, works better. Anyway, we get restored original mono audio. We got Dolby Atmos surround audio on 3 cuts. That's great. I'm really looking forward to hearing how the improved audio is gonna be, because to get this movie with like a fantastic audio mix would be like, that would be crazy good, because of course the music is awesome. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Once again, we got Paul M. Salmon's brand new commentary, so that's probably going to be very interesting. We got the extras. Conan Unchained, obviously that's the old one. We get some new ones, designing Conan, costuming Conan, a lot of new documentaries. It's really cool, small ones. We have a lot of different people who worked on the movie. Tribute to Basile Pouladouris, the great composer, and all that stuff. Of course, the one thing that's really missing is, and obviously it would cost probably a lot of money, I understand, but like we don't really have much time left with the greats like James Earl Jones. Pouladouris already, of course, he's not alive, and so like to get a new interview with James Earl Jones, John Milius, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, like a really in-depth interview with all these cool guys, or even get kind of like Subotai, the guy who plays Jerry Lopez, I think was his name, to get his was it Gary? No, Gary Lopez. I'm sorry. I think. Probably I'm confused. But anyway, like getting interviews, and Sandal Bergman, obviously, to get like a really in-depth interview. That would be so cool to hear James Earl Jones' thoughts on the movie, and John Milius' thoughts, and Oliver Stone you could throw in there as well. That would be awesome as well, as he wrote a lot of the script. So like a really in-depth interview on Conan and the phenomena of Conan and all that stuff, like have Paul M. Salmon like kind of like narrated. Yeah, I understand that would cost a lot of money, I guess. Yeah, or you could do like kind of like a rogue style, just pay for the, well, moving on. So there's a lot of great extras, and that would be awesome with a really comprehensive documentary. Would be really awesome. We got Conan the Destroyer as well, so that's cool. We get the second movie as well, updated, even though obviously it's nowhere near as good as the first one, because it's kind of, it just makes, yeah, it's kind of like, you know, up here with the first movie you get Robert E. Howard stories, and down here you get the pastiche stories. It's kind of like a perfect analogy. Yeah, but it's cool. We get the second one because it is watchable, a watchable movie, and it's an enjoyable movie to watch as well, even if it's not anywhere near the first one. Absolutely nowhere near. Brand new 4K to that as well. Restored audio, Dolby Atmos. That's cool. Interviews. Hopefully there's some new ones there as well. Poster. And yeah, here's the, you get the box set. So it goes for $60, I think, on Amazon. Both in one. And here's a picture of what it entails, so that's really cool. You kind of see all of the stuff that comes with it. So the street date is January 16th. This guy says he's still astonished they missed the big 40. Yeah, it was during the pandemic, and then I don't know if that have made anything to it, but yeah, they kind of missed milestones there, and it is strange that Universal hasn't done anything with this movie because of its real importance to culture, at least in the fantasy realm. So yeah, kind of crazy. Kinda crazy. Here's a more in-depth look, bigger picture, I mean. So it looks really good. Really good look. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in there. Here on Blu-ray site you can see the I think no, it was in the before this one. Yeah, here it says price $60 on Arrow Video. Okay, yeah. So the Amazon price hasn't been released yet. I think that's for the double the box set, I mean, with both movies. So in 3 months it's coming. And here, like on the Blu-ray side, it says region free. So I think the 4Ks, they kind of like dropped the region things, which is good because that was so annoying. So annoying. And here you can see a bit more in depth of the what, for example, the audio entails. So yeah, guys, this was what I woke up today to, and I was like, gotta make a video on this because this is awesome news, guys. Really, to get to see Conan the Barbarian in its best condition for now, and hopefully get a really awesome mix of the music, the soundtrack in the movie. That's gonna be really cool, really great, and hopefully with some really cool extras and who knows what more could be upcoming for the movie. And the commentaries as well look really cool. So what do you guys think? You guys excited? After years, it is finally here. It is coming. The 4K release of Conan the Barbarian. You're gonna get your copy. I'm gonna get my copy of this, one of the greatest movies ever made. And drop your comments down below. Subscribe and like the video. And I'll see you in the next video. Hail Conan.